This is the London Grove Township building. It may not be the White House, but this is where all decisions that are so crucial to you and your family are made. Hello, I'm Representative Tom Houghton. For the last 8 years, since 2002, when Tim Nelson and I joined the board, our board has led the way to prevent sewer and water infrastructure from reaching London Grove North in an effort to save our agricultural zone. We blocked 2 elevated 6 to 8 lane bypasses from ripping through existing homes and farmland, and we have put up a strong fight against irresponsible composters as we continue to support responsible growers and composters. With this upcoming supervisor election, we are in danger of losing the fight on these most pressing issues.
Hello, I'm Supervisor Bob Vanella and a candidate in this current upcoming election. Join us on a tour now of London Grove Township as we visit several of the sites that get to the heart of these issues. This is Nutrisoils, one of the 2 main mushroom composters that bookend West Grove Borough, right in the heart of our township. The companion business to mushroom farming is composting. The board has taken the position that composting is not an agricultural, but an industrial process, and while vital, should be regulated to reduce airborne emissions that may negatively impact this populated area.
While available technology doubles the speed of composting and cuts gas and odor by 90%, Nutrisoils and High Tech refuse to implement those practices. Citizens groups have formed surrounding health concerns, and hundreds of thousands of dollars have been lost in litigation in this battle. Litigation, not regulation, as some composters claim, could lead to the demise of the industry.
Mushrooms are the #1 agricultural product grown in southern Chester County. It is a legacy we must protect for the future. But we will not stand for composters who will not take the responsible steps to regulate their operations. That is why the board negotiated the departure of both High Tech and Nutrisoils. Unfortunately, both of those deals now hang in the balance.
The current board must remain united in seeing to it that Nutrisoils and High Tech leave London Grove Township.
You're looking at the Dubosc Farm. That land is owned by 41 Valley Associates, also known as High Tech. Their plan was to pave over 88 acres of that land and construct a composting factory.
Several years ago, we stood right here at this location and announced that we preserved not only the Dubosc Farm, but the Woodview Farm, and that Wilkinson Builders was going to develop High Tech and Nutrisoils, removing them from London Grove Township. That deal is now not only in danger, that deal is essentially over because the economic collapse, the residential market imploded, and Mr. Wilkinson is now having trouble getting investors to make this deal happen. You're looking at the hills of London Grove. 3 of the 4 bypass alternatives actually would have ripped right through this existing development.
And that's why this election is so important. The board needs to stay 5-0 on this important issue. Now we're in London Grove North, standing behind the Chatham Church. This is the site of the second proposed bypass through London Grove Township.
In the 1990s, our best commercial land for sale sat vacant. Why? 2 main reasons. The threat of a bypass ripping through here, and the stench from Nutrisoils right down the road. Why would a developer come here when they can go to Penn Township? Our board took these issues head on, and we paved the way for much needed commercial development.
We're standing here in our beautiful 140-acre park. We have also set the wheels in motion to preserve farmland in the north. We need you to be aware of what's going on in the township before the view out your window changes.
That's where you come in. On Tuesday, November 3rd, you need to join me, Republicans Eckert and Welsh, and my good friend Tim Nelson in making sure Ed Bordas and Bob Vanella stay on this Board of Supervisors. You can count on this board to prevent the bypasses, demand reasonable business practices from the local composters, save our agricultural heritage, and preserve vital open space, while supporting a forward-thinking approach to manage growth. Remember, good commercial neighbors focused around existing infrastructure bring good money to our school district. Our board brought in Lowe's and Acme to Route 41 and exacted impact fees of $369,000 to fund our new park. Overdevelopment drains our schools and strains our roadways and resources. The average household in the area pays about $6,000 annually in property taxes to finance education. That's roughly half of what it costs to educate just one child. A two-child household represents a loss to the school district of $18,000. Preserving green space is not only environmentally sound, it is fiscally responsible. We already pay too much in property taxes.
Off-year elections, local elections, are just as important to you and to your family as national elections. Vote to move us to the future while preserving our heritage. Vote for clean air and green space. Vote to leave a legacy for our children.
And on Tuesday, November 3rd, vote for Bordas and Vanilla.